Hi, Aquarius. I'm laquannadivine. Welcome to the channel if you're new. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey. What I'm here to provide for you today, Aquarius, is your June 2021 monthly reading. We're going to take a look at the energies, see what's going on around you. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. But please be sure to pick those messages out that do resonate with you. And of course, chunk out the rest. Because just because it doesn't resonate with you doesn't mean it's not resonating for someone else. It's really for the people who need it. Now, with all of that being said, let's take a beautiful deep breath in and then we'll dive into the messages that I have been intuitively picking up on. On the count of three. 1, 2, and 3. Breathe. Hmm. Okay. Right off the bat, Aquarius, what I'm getting is alcohol and peroxide. Alcohol and peroxide. Now there may be a lot of someone may fall down. You may slip and fall, and need to clean out your cuts and your bruises and things. But alcohol and peroxide, um, that's what I heard. So definitely if you have children, be sure to pick up some. Look under that seat. I mean, look under that sink or in that medicine cabinet and make sure you got some peroxide or alcohol. But when it comes to alcohol or peroxide, either or, it deals with healing. So I feel like either you or someone around you is healing or needs healing in reference to something that's going on. I can't wait to get into the cards to see exactly, but definitely I'm picking up on healing for you all. Definitely picking up on something to do with the stomach. Okay. Maybe having some stomach issues, needing to get your colon checked, or someone around you needs to get their colon checked. Okay. Um, wow. I'm seeing a lot of appointments here. Just a lot of a few of the Aquarius that I'm picking up on are definitely dealing with doctors and hospitals and medical buildings and needing blood work done and things like that. That is what I'm picking up on. I know that's not for everyone, but I'm definitely picking up on that for a few people. Like I said before, diet is very important. Okay, you could be someone that's a nurse or a doctor, okay, and you and a patient, kind of hit it off, and you just want to make sure um if they're going home and being released from the hospital that everything is going well for them, because they really made a recovery. I'm picking up on that type of energy. Also picking up on like the importance of cleanliness. Okay, could possibly be checking into a hotel for travel, and either someone is making a note of how clean the place is, or someone could be making note of what needs to be cleaned, but the word cleanliness, okay? It may be important for you to be in a clean environment. Um, I know not everyone is like this, but some people, their whole mood changes if something isn't clean. But I'm hearing cleanliness, okay? May even need to be doing a cleanse, a body cleanse to clean your colon for colon to come up. Um, the colors brown, green, like nature type colors. are very important for you in June. Okay. Maybe you are focusing on spending more time out in nature. I know that came up in Sagittarius' reading. So some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Also what I'm picking up on as well for you guys is learning new things. So like purchasing books or checking out books from the library, or some of you could be doing some type of editing, okay? You may be an editor, you may be someone that's an editor for books, like book editing. You could be editing um a report for school. School's been coming up a lot, okay? I think people are taking advantage of those grants and things for schooling, but school has been coming up a lot as well. Um, heavy discernment, okay? Paying attention to the things that you feel when you're in particular environments. Alternative health, like alternative healing modalities, using herbs and getting Reiki and acupuncture and things like that is coming up for me. I don't know why, guys. Okay, maybe Spirit really wants you guys to focus on your health this month, what you're eating, your diet. Some of you could be on a diet, Um, you could be, just checking in with your health because possibly there's a lot going on, okay, in your world in the month of June, as to where, you could be the one taking care of other people and it could be taking a toll on your health. So now you're just kind of checking in with yourself. That's what I'm picking up on. But let me go into my spirit deck and see what else spirit wants for you all to know. Divine source, heavenly angels, benevolent spirit guides, and ancestors. What additional information do you have for the Aquarius for June 2021? I'm hearing something about some pills. Some pills that you recently have been prescribed that are causing your stomach, that are causing you to have nausea. Wow. Okay, that's way too many. So, can we get one more spirit? One more for the Aquarius. Additional information for them. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Spirit wants for you to ask if you start to become overwhelmed, you know, your spiritual team is like, we're here for you. You need to, I don't know what your prayer life is like, but for some of my Aquarius, there's a need to um know that if you ask, it shall be done. Ask and you shall receive. That's what I'm hearing. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, your spiritual team is just waiting for you to ask them for their assistance. But we have soul power. This card shows up when you need to remember that you're a soul in a body. Okay, always remember you're a soul that comes with the body, not a body that comes with the soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. And this card usually shows up when you just simply need to remember who you are. Sometimes we can get caught up in the flesh and your human, that you forget about your soul. Okay, that you forget that you are a soul and you're here just having a human experience. And sometimes when we're going through things in our life, especially, with health, things, you can kind of become worried. You can become worried and your mind just goes, unnecessary worry too. So I'm just feeling that for you. Let me see what else. Okay, yeah, we got you are not alone. Yes. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness. However, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. Yeah, your spiritual team wants you to know. Yeah, see, Aquarius. Aquarius, come now. Come, Aquarius, okay? because I feel that some of my Aquarius are down on themselves, and Spirit does not want you to be that way. Spirit actually wants you to take a look at all the things. Sometimes it's good to go down memory lane, you guys, and to remember all of the things that you've been through in life that you didn't think that you could get through, but you did, and you made it through, and you overcame those things. So you need to be proud of yourself, okay? Ask for that assistance and help. Ask for that sign, and your spiritual team will send the sign. Okay, give you confirmation through someone else to help you. So, if there's something that you're worried about, stressing about, Spirit wants you to know, love, that you are not alone. Okay, and Spirit doesn't want you to, carry around this worrisome energy. Um, because there is, for a few of my Aquarius, there's a lot of health things going on with you or with people around you that you love, okay? So it's putting a lot of stress on you. And so your spiritual team is really, really, really stressing that, hey, we're here with you, and be proud. Be proud of how you're handling these situations. Be proud of how you stepped up and no one else did. Okay? You're going to be rewarded for those times that you stepped up and no one else did. So Spirit wants you to know, love, that you're not alone. And when times get rough and you need some help, to call on your spiritual team, okay? Your angels are with you, love. Let me go into the tarot and get some additional information for my Aquarius for June 2021. Let me see how long we've been on. Okay. June 2021 for my Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. Venus in the North Node. Yeah, I knew it. See? Aw, Aquarius. It's all right. Yep. They want you to get that fire. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. You're gonna overcome it. See, your spiritual. That's why your spiritual team is like you're not alone. It's okay. Things may be challenging right now. You may be receiving, and this is your underlining energy. And I already spoke on that. Receiving news about your loved ones and just needing to just a lot of changes in certain plans that you had and things. It's just a lot. Okay, so let's get into the message, all right? Because we're starting off feeling a little bored, feeling a little discontent with the Four of Cups here. Feeling like you're missing out on opportunities because you have so much on your plate. But as I keep saying, and as I stated before, Spirit wants you to, you're not seeing you're not seeing what these situations are doing for you. And that is what Spirit wants you to focus on, okay? We have the Dreamer card here, speaking about taking a leap of faith, following your dreams, and certain unexpected opportunities coming your way, okay? And that is why, like, if you're in an energy of being down on yourself, how can you see these opportunities that are arising, for you? So Spirit wants you to be in an upbeat type of energy. We have the Queen of Fire here, which is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo energy. Okay, so this could be someone around you that is really, really kind of motivating you, helping to get that fire under your feet. Now, this could also be energy that you are embodying after you get past, you know, after you get yourself out of this funk. This is the energy that you're going to be in, the Queen of Fire energy. The Queen of Fire energy is very, very assertive, very confident, within yourself and embracing who you are now, who you are becoming. And it's a card of Spirit letting you know to not to underestimate yourself, okay? Whatever it is that you desire to do, go for it. And it looks like you've done that with the Ace. It looks like you're going to do that, I should say. It looks like you're going to do that with the Ace of Cups coming up, okay? You're definitely growing spiritually here. I feel like that is a theme because I just did Sagittarius reading and they're definitely growing as well. especially with all of these retrogrades, we don't have a choice but to kind of go within and see what it is that we should work on in our lives. And so for you, Aquarius, there are some emotional things coming up, or that you already have either dealt with coming into June or the middle or end of June. But it looks like by the end of the month or whatever it is for you, you would definitely be, you're going from being discontent, Aquarius, to the Ace of Cups, which is nothing but, happiness, feeling good about yourself and where you're at. Um, the Ace of Cups can also represent a miracle. So for some of you, those of you who may have been dealing with, this actually, I was speaking to a nurse earlier. Was it a doctor? I think I was speaking to a doctor or nurse earlier while I was saying, you really got close to one of your patients. It's just, no matter what you do when you're in service and you're servicing others, there's always, that one patient or that one client that leaves an impression on you and you leave an impression on them. And I feel like for some of my doctors and nurses, for some of you, this is a doctor or nurse that was caring for your loved one that was hospitalized. But either way, um, there was a miracle here that had taken place with this patient, because you didn't think this patient was going to survive, but they did. And it was definitely a miracle that they did survive. Um, and that is a blessing. Um, Others of you, there's definitely a blessing coming your way with this Ace of Cups. This is definitely happiness. For some of you, this is a new home, because the Ace of Cups, this card speaks of a new home. So you could have just purchased a new home. That's funny, because that came up in Sagittarius energy too. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? Or someone that has Sagittarius in their chart. Um, but some of you could have been looking for a new home and found one that you really, really like. All right. But there is a lot of challenging information that's going to be coming to you this month. And Spirit just wants you to know. Remember your soul power. Don't become so down on yourself that you forget. You know what? This is a part of my human experience. I signed up for these experiences to grow and evolve on a soul level, and that's what it's about while we're here in the earth plane. Every day, it's about growing, learning on a soul level, okay? And the only way that you really grow is by experiencing certain things, and every experience isn't always, happy go lucky, and it's not always bad either. It's just on you and how you perceive things to be. So Spirit really wants you to remember that you are a spiritual being having a spiritual experience, and some of these things that you're going through in the month of June were things that were pre-planned prior to you incarnating and receiving a body to be here on earth. So it's very important to remember your soul power this month. I'm going to pull some additional messages here. But yeah, with that kind of fire showing up, this is either you or somebody in your life that's not going to. This is a good family member or friend that kind of always knows what to say to get you out of that funk, to get you to remember who you are. But let's get. Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot. Let's roll the dice first to see how many additional messages for Aquarius. Okay, 11. So you get 11 messages. Okay. Some of you may be seeing 1111. Okay, that may be a synchronicity that you're seeing a lot. But let's get your 11 messages out. I just heard that address. I've been speaking of addresses lately as well. The number 11 may be in your address. That's 3. Let's see how many that is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, I'm going to put these away. Also, the Ace of Cups speaks of falling in love. Okay. So some of you may be falling in love. Someone's falling in love. Oh, someone's falling in love with their either someone's recently just had a child. Okay, maybe you just recently had a child, or you could be a grandparent, but someone is falling in love with this new baby. They're just loving this baby up. Aww. Congratulations to anyone that is just recently gave birth. Oh my gosh, y'all. I just literally picked up the 11. Hold on. Look at me. Going too fast. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to just pick one from right there. 11. Okay, and then we're going to get and see what other additional messages their Spirit wants you all to know for the month of June. I want to take this time while I'm picking up these pieces of paper to just thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Thank you all to the new subscribers. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. All right. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. As you all know, it does help with algorithm purposes. Now that I got that out the way, let's see what your additional messages are. This is what y'all gonna be celebrating, that promotion, baby. Look, see? I knew it. I knew it. I knew Spirit was blessing you guys with this Ace of Cups. I knew there was going to be something to be happy about. So some of my Aquarius are definitely going to receive a promotion if you have not already received that promotion already. And that's why Spirit said to be proud. We have mental abuse here. And I feel like, really? I don't feel like, well, never mind. I take that back. Spirit just showed me something. Okay, for some of you, the mental abuse is just literally you overthinking and just worrying yourself to death. But for others of you, you witnessed someone being mentally abused. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't really feel like this was you going through that. I feel like you are no, well, I take that back. Spirit said no, no, no. A few of you all are. Not everyone really has a clear understanding of mental abuse. I feel like it's important for some of my Aquarius to really look up what mental abuse is. You may find that someone has done that to you. Um, yeah. I think for some of my Aquarius, that's important. If you feel yourself resonating with that particular, or if you're just curious, definitely, okay, we do have give to those less fortunate. I'm sorry. So much is just coming in from that mental abuse message. So definitely, if you find yourself resonating with that particular portion of this reading, definitely you need to look up examples of mental abuse, because I feel like some of you are not realizing that that is what is taking place. with you. Okay, so you may have a clear understanding of what mental abuse is this month. But we have give to those less fortunate. I'm telling you, why are we pulling in Sag's energy? Sag have the same thing come up in their reading about giving back. So some of my Aquarius are definitely giving back this month. We have third eye chakra here. Okay, you may need to work on your third eye chakra, and there's ways that you can do that. One way is visualization, visualizing your future, visualizing where you see yourself. If it's health, visualizing yourself healthy. If it's losing weight, visualizing yourself at that weight that you desire to be. If it's a new home, visualizing yourself in that new home. Another good way to work on your third eye is actually um, candle scrying. It's simply just lighting a candle, like how I have this candle here, lighting a candle and just staring at the flame. That helps to open your third eye. With that being said, since we do have a lot of planets in retrograde, there's a lot of spiritual insight happening right now. So you may be receiving a lot of insight as well. We have South Dakota. You could be visiting South Dakota. This may be where you're moving to for those of you who are moving. Okay, you could also meet someone from South Dakota. Someone may have just recently moved in a new home in your neighborhood and they're from South Dakota. We have a 64-year-old. Okay, some of you, when I was speaking of um, in the beginning, I was feeling a vibe of, my Aquarius having to care for others. Even if you're not a doctor or nurse or anything like that, you just may be a caretaker to your grandparent or an older sibling. Like, for example, your parents could have had you guys so far apart. You could be like, um, 19, years apart, 13 years apart from your sibling, okay? And your sibling is older than you. They may be dealing with some health issues, okay? But for others of you, this could be a grandparent, okay? An aunt or uncle that you're caring for. You could be celebrating, okay? Someone is celebrating a their 64th birthday this month. So happy birthday to anyone that's celebrating their 64th birthday. We have third party situation. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Okay, so we have third party situation. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to clarify that to see exactly what that is talking about because usually it speaks of someone cheating, but I don't pick that up in this reading. I pick up just other people's opinions and people having something to say about how you're caring for someone because I feel like I said a lot of emphasis on health, your health, caring for someone else. Remember I told you guys I heard alcohol and peroxide, you know, so there may be like an overly an overly um what's the word I'm looking for? Like a smothering mother, okay? It may be like a smothering um mother that it could be your mother. Shoot, your mother could be trying to tell you how to um deal with your children. Like, let's say, for instance, like I said, scrapes and bruises. Let's just say, your child does uh mess around and trip and fall while they're playing outside. Your mother could be trying to tell you like how to heal their, how to care for and bandage, their boo boo, and you may be a little irritated. I just feel a little irritation from third party interference. People who are not outsiders who are not involved in your situation having something to say about your situation. I don't really feel like it's like anybody cheating or anything, but like I said, I'll clarify that when we get to the love portion of the reading. But I definitely feel like this annoyance, an annoying, someone is annoying you. because they have something to say about how you're caring for someone or caring for yourself. And they like don't know what they're talking about. It's like you could have just kept that to yourself type of thing. Like that's what I'm feeling for you all. Let's get into the next. I recognize I recognize my childhood trauma. Okay, again, going back to what I was saying about and third party interruptions, like maybe your in-laws having something to say, or maybe your girl or your dude sisters or their brothers, just in your bit in you guys' business, Um going back to the childhood trauma thing, um being that there's a heavy emphasis on um health and caring for others, hospitals and things like that. There may be some triggers here with a parent um that cause you to recognize the ways in which um certain things that were not I'm hearing the word depleted, feeling depleted of something, feeling depleted, the lack of love. And then we do have mental abuse. Okay, so you could be realizing like, dang, my mom or my dad was mentally abusive towards me. In which ways have I um in which ways has that affected me? You may be seeing this month in the ways in which you've been affected by your parents' mental abuse, and this could be something that they don't even this could have been an unconscious thing. Okay. I'm not saying, oh, that your parents were just awful, although that may be some of you guys' situation. What I'm saying is there may be some ways in which you're identifying and realizing there may be some triggers this month that make you realize that you were mentally abused growing up. We have, see, I knew it. I told you guys about just hospitalizations, health, pills. I spoke of some pills that some of you may be taking that's causing you to be nauseated, or maybe the person you're caring for may be taking pills that causes them to feel nauseated. But we have over-the-counter drugs. Okay, just I don't know. I'm feeling like whole first aid kits and just herbal teas and just lots of things to do to a lot of things dealing with healing. Okay, whether it's physical healing, mentally healing, or spiritually healing. There's a lot of healing taking place for you all in the month of June. Okay, I hear Motrin, I hear Tylenol, okay? Some of you may have horrible, horrible migraine headaches. There may be so much going on that you get headaches, and I hear somebody saying, I done took a leave, I done took Motrin, I done took and nothing's working for my headache. Like my headache is still here. Well, we have US Marine. Someone may be dealing with someone that is in the Marines, okay, or in the military, period, whether it's the Air Force, the Navy, okay, South Dakota. I don't really know about the military in South Dakota, but you could be getting orders to go to South Dakota, or, you may be getting orders to move. So now you all are looking for a new home. Or you could have just recently received orders and you're settling into your new home and the community there. But we have U.S. Marines. Someone could have recently just joined the Marines or some branch in the military. Someone is telling their friends about you, or you're telling your friends about someone. We do have the Ace of Cups here, and the Ace of Cups speaks of falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. Okay, so some of you could have been in a relationship that maybe it was stale, maybe it was boring. You guys probably have been together for some years now, and you wanted to spice up your relationship a little. We have 53-year-old. Okay, some of your parents may be in their 50s, and like I said, could be possibly dealing with those health issues that I was picking up on. I'm going to go into the love portion here and see what else comes up for Aquarius, June 2021. This is really a timeless reading. It doesn't really matter when you come across it, but okay. We have flirt. Oh my gosh, if some of the same energy is around, I need to check. I need to look at the astrology for June because I see a lot of the same energy coming out. Some of these cards came out for Sagittarius. We have flirt. All right. So, like I said, telling my friends about you. Someone's telling their friends about you. So this is. I'm not going to say it could be a fresh love for some of you, but for others of you, um, there's like this lightheartedness within your relationship for those of you who are in a relationship. For others of you who are single, where we have keep an open mind because your soulmate may differ from your usual type, and that's basically self-explanatory. And we have attraction, and the attraction card is number one, making sure you feel good within yourself. Okay, that's the first thing, first and foremost, to make sure that you feel good within yourself. Let me show you guys these cards because I'm not sure if you can see them, but there is the flirt card, keep an open mind, and attraction. So going back to the attraction card, it's always about feeling good. When you're feeling good on the inside, and like I said, I was picking up on a lot of health or diet or exercise and what you're eating and things like that. So if you're putting good food into your body, you're going to feel good. You're going to think good. You know, everything is going to be pretty much flowing in your life, clarity in your life when you're taking care of yourself. All right. So the attraction card speaks of taking care of yourself, you know, because I feel like some of my Aquarius are so busy taking care of others that you haven't been paying attention to your own health and your own, you know, you just probably been throwing on clothes, going out, don't care, you slides on, you know, just going out, throwing on clothes because you're not concerned with your appearance. But Spirit just wants to remind you as you're taking care of others, be sure to take care of yourself. Okay. Do what makes you happy as far as your physical appearance goes. Like if getting your hair done makes you feel good and happy, get your hair done. If getting your nails done makes you feel, you know, just do something for yourself, basically is what I'm saying. Do something, make sure you take the time out to do something um for yourself. At the bottom of the deck, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so some of you may have been single for a while, and Spirit is like, all right, this is why we've been telling you to keep an open mind. You got this type, this type, this type, and here's that girl or here's that guy that has been coming around. You keep running into one another and you're not giving them a chance. And Spirit is like, okay, give them a chance because where's that card at? They telling their friends about you. Are you telling your friends about them? Something's going on. Some of you could have possibly met at some type of military event or you met through military friends. But either way, Spirit is like keep an open mind because divine timing is at work in your love life. All right. Some of you, this is so random. This is a gospel song. It don't have nothing to do with romantic love. But I hear Juanita Bynum. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. Okay. Maybe channeling that for someone. Okay. Maybe a song um that gets them through. But I hear Juanita Bynum. I don't mind waiting. Okay. Let's get a closing message for my Aquarius for the month of June. Closing message. Yeah, lots of healing. Just a lot of healing. Healing, 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 healing. Restoration and healing. That's what I'm going to name. I'm going to name this reading. Restoration and healing, because that's what I'm feeling. And like I said, there's a miracle. There's a blessing for some of you. I ain't going to say for some of you, for all of you. Hey, now there's a blessing, a miracle happening here for my Aquarius. Closing message for my Aquarius. This is a general reading, you guys. If you would like a reading that's more tailored to your personal needs, all information to book with me is down in the description box below. Closing message for Aquarius for June. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Closing message to summarize the reading, Spirit. Close off the reading. What do you want to leave the Aquarius with for June 2021? Okay, I was waiting, Spirit. Like, all right, what I told y'all. What I told y'all, at the bottom of the deck, we have healthy body. Take care of yourself, Aquarius. Don't wear yourself out. If you need to take a day off, if you need to tell them, look, I need somebody else to fill in for me. I just need a day of self-care. Take care of yourself, all right? For some of you, this is just, you wanting to focus on your body conscious, all right? Looking in the mirror, checking out, what you would like to lose, or maybe some of you have already lost weight. But this has everything to do with your health, you guys. I told y'all. Or the health of people around you, those that you love, family and friends. But that was the underlining energy. We have flexibility, and we know what that's about, all right? This is what I was just telling you guys. If you've been, let's just say you've been caring for a loved one. If there's other family members around that can help to come and assist you to take some of the load off of you, that needs to be known. Okay? We have flexibility, all right? And Aquarius, you are a fixed sign, okay? Aquarius energy is a fixed sign. They're fixed in their views, they're fixed on how they want to do things. Everything about Aquarius energy is fixed. So it may be hard for some of you to be flexible. It may be hard for some of you to see things in a different way, or change your routine. All right? Maybe you have this same routine for a whole month now. And it may be hard for you to kind of get out of that groove. All right. But Spirit is asking that you be flexible. That's what's going to help you navigate the month of June, is by being more flexible in your approach and whatever it is. But in what areas you need to be flexible in. So being flexible. We also have ancient wisdom, the ancient wisdom crystal. And we also have Ruby telling you to shine, which goes hand in hand with the Be Proud card. So I'm going to go into those messages for you all, and then we're going to end the reading. Go ahead and read it. All right, Spirit, I'll go ahead and read it. It says go ahead and read the flexibility card. So I will do so. And remember when I told y'all that I would clarify about the third party situation. Remember when I told y'all I didn't feel like it was cheating or anything? I knew that because the love cards didn't reflect that. The love cards didn't reflect, oh, it's a third party situation. Although for some of you it may be. It may be cheating, but the cards are not telling me that. It's more so dealing with like family members interfering or friends or something. People just, dipping their nose and stuff or having opinions about stuff when they're not doing nothing. It's almost like, how can you have an opinion about the way I'm caring for this person and you're not trying to do anything to assist me? I just feel that energy for some of my Aquarius. But we have Brazilianite. Brazilianite resonates the energy of flexibility and empowerment, offering it to all who cross its path. It gently guides you to release tension and loosen the reins so the divine light of the universe is able to ebb and flow into your life experiences. This goes back to what I was saying earlier in the video. It shares its wisdom and divine timing. Come on, Spirit, come through as you open to receive its magic, allowing you to practice flexibility in all aspects of your life. Flexibility makes it easier to make decisions, creating and allowing more inner peace. Brazilianite assists in decision making. It brings inner peace and self awareness. It enhances flexibility in your life. It assists in enhancing creative projects, and it's also good for self empowerment. The divas have come into your world today to highlight the importance of exercising flexibility in your life. When you allow for more flexibility in life, you will open to a whole new world of opportunity. This card is a sign that you are being a little too hard on yourself. Sounds like Aquarius energy to me. Don't be hard on yourself, Aquarius. Okay? You're doing great. You are doing great. Stop being hard on yourself. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? So this card is a sign that you are being a little too hard on yourself and rigid in your decisions. Oh my God, if that's not a fixed sign. Oh, Aquarius, you're really being in your energy this month. Okay. So it makes it easier on yourself when you're making decisions, okay? You may be being hold on, let me just start over. This card is a sign that you're being a little too hard on yourself and rigid in your decisions, or maybe even a little stubborn and inflexible with people around you or with yourself. You may be feeling frustrated and challenged by others' opinions. I just said that. Whatever your situation, you are being invited to be a little more understanding and patient. This is a vulnerable time for you, and the divas ask that you work with them closely to receive the support you require to achieve flexibility. It is time to set yourself free and cut those ropes that you seem to wrap around yourself at times. The divas are inviting you to expand your awareness as you start to see things from a different perspective. You are encouraged to be more open and free in your mind as you deepen in your own beliefs and point of view. As you allow this new state of consciousness, you will allow the gifts of life to flow straight to you. Be open and willing to allow more flexibility to touch your world and your current situation. As you go more with the flow, feel the new sense of freedom and expansion that comes with the willingness to be open and flexible. The next one we're going to get into is the Ancient Wisdom Crystal. These powerful crystals hold within them the love and wisdom of the universe. Over time, they have been programmed with sacred wisdom and knowledge of the past, present, and future. As this information is ready to be received, these crystals find their way into the hearts and hands of humanity, unlocking the ancient secrets of existence. Each crystal has a different message to share as it assists in awakening our planet to a more expanded way of being, living more from a place of love and opening us up to a deeper connection to our divine Mother Earth. To receive this message, simply sit quietly with one of these sacred crystals with the intention of receiving its wisdom. Blah, 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 blah. We're not going to worry about none of that. You have pulled this sacred card today as a confirmation that you are currently tapping into the ancient wisdom that you have within you on a deeper level. Hello, this is my spirit wanted to remind you, Aquarius, of your soul power. Remember when I said, don't get caught up in your human, okay? You're the soul, all right? Your awareness is far beyond this physical plane. So Spirit wanted to remind you twice about who you really are. And don't get caught up in these earthly things, okay? And the worrying and all of that. There's a bigger picture that's going on behind the scenes. All right? So you have pulled this card today, Aquarius, as a confirmation that you're currently tapping into the ancient wisdom that you have within you on a deeper level. The doorway to this ancient wisdom has now been unlocked, activating your soul's memory as you recall and access this deep-seated knowing to guide your life. The Divas acknowledge that this is a very powerful card that you have attracted, and it indicates that you have all the information and tools you require to move through this time and situation. It is time to stop looking outside of yourself for the answers and to look inward to the wisdom that is awaiting you. Everything you require to move forward or deal with this situation is already present, and you are encouraged to connect to this wisdom, to believe in yourself, and to action this in your life. All the wisdom learned from this life and each lifetime you have ever lived lies within you. Come on, Spirit, come through, because this is exactly what Spirit is reminding you of, okay, with this card. And when I get done reading this, I'm going to go deeper into this for you all, because I feel like that's very important for you all to know. It's important for you to know your soul power. A lot of empowerment comes when you know who you are, okay, and when you're not bogged down by this, by the flesh, by your human. So Spirit wants you to know that there's this ancient wisdom that's deep within you. And we have the third eye chakra. Where is that at? Okay. Some of my Aquarius need to meditate more. All right. When you meditate and you begin to visualize, that's going to really activate your third eye. The more you meditate, Spirit will show you things and reveal things. And you're going to see them as visions. Yes, pictures in your third eye. But it's this that is a muscle that has to be worked on, okay? So Spirit is asking you to flex your spiritual muscle more, to tap into the ancient wisdom that you've already gained from lifetime after lifetime. So all the wisdom learned from this life and each lifetime you have ever lived lies within you. It holds your deeper personal truth, and it is time to believe in yourself and in the decisions and choices you have made in life. Although we all have access to this ancient wisdom at all times, this is a special time when this connection is amplified. Open up, connect, and allow this wisdom to flow into your world as it guides you on your path of deep personal growth and expansion. Another reason you may have pulled this card today is that it is recognition that you are already connecting to this ancient wisdom, and new awareness and knowledge are awakening within you. So make sure to honor and listen to this inner guidance. Take some time to sit in silence and allow this wisdom to awaken in every cell of your being. The divas are supporting you now. Trust and believe in the ancient wisdom you hold within and allow it to be your guiding light. You may even feel drawn to write and record this new guidance in a sacred journal. So Spirit is ushering for some of you to, whenever you start to sit still, meditate, write down what you see. If you don't see anything, write down what you feel. Or maybe you're clairaudient. Write down what you hear, whatever. But Spirit wants you to tap into your spiritual gifts. We all have them, okay? We all have them. Some people have more than others, but we all have them. And Spirit really wants you to tap into that. This month, my Aquarius, I'm gonna go into this Soul Power card. Because Spirit wants me to go more in depth about that. But it's definitely highly important for you all this month. With all the things that's going on with a few of you. Soul power. Let's get into it. You do this card to be reminded of how powerful you are as a soul. Your outside physical world right now might be hectic, and you may be pulling away from what your soul is trying to help you with at this time. The answers you seek may not be forthcoming from the outside world. Okay, so Spirit is like, don't go to other people trying to ask them. Everything, all of the answers are within you, Aquarius. You don't need no others. You don't listen. You don't need no spiritual teacher to tell you, no pastor, no deacon, no nothing. Everything, love, is within you. Okay? You have to tap in. And it definitely takes practice and it takes patience, but you keep at it. You're gonna get it. And some of you already have, just like the ancient wisdom crystal says. Some of you already have and already know how to, but Spirit is just reminding you that it's important because of all of the stuff that you all have going on. Okay? So your outside physical world right now might be hectic and you may be pulling away from what your soul is trying to help you with at this time. The answers you seek may not be forthcoming from the outside world, but wise wisdom and guidance can be found within. Your soul will often try to get your attention through your dreams or those little synchronistic intuitive nudges. When you feel these, close your eyes, breathe calmly and deeply, and ask your soul for guidance with any situation you're experiencing at this moment in time. You may see a picture or a symbol, or you may experience a feeling or hear a whisper in your mind. Trust what you receive. Even if the answer is not immediate, your soul will know how to guide you at this time. Be open to its wisdom and honor how powerful the real you is. Okay? That was definitely for someone. All right, and we have Ruby because it's time for you to shine, Aquarius. Look, I find it so beautiful how the Miracle card and the Ruby card are your last cards out of everything. Like Spirit is like, come on, Aquarius, like you got this. You got this, okay? Just remember who you are, love. Don't let this 3D earth plane get you, okay? Don't let this matrix get you, love. All right? You're way more powerful than this matrix, okay? All of this ain't nothing but an illusion. That's it. Don't let the illusions get you. Ruby. Ruby can be found in several different forms. Star rock ruby, and polished ruby. This healing medicine encourages you to look deep within at your old wounds and traumas and invites you to allow the light to transform the pain as deep healing occurs. What I just told y'all now. All right. From my channel message deck, what do we have? We had, what is that about the childhood trauma thingy? Okay. We have, I recognize my childhood trauma. Then we have mental abuse. Spirit is asking that you take a look at that, okay? Because you may have certain behavior patterns due to that and not even realizing it. So let's get into it. Okay? So it's talking about old wounds and traumas and transforming that pain. Okay? Its medicine invites you to look deeply into your soul and see your magnificence. If I read one more word about your soul and your power, okay? Spirit wants to empower my Aquariuses because there's definitely a lot going on for you, okay? When it comes to healing, healing can be ugly, okay? It can be ugly sometimes. You cry, you hurt, your heart is just a lot. But it's good to allow yourself to feel that. Instead of pushing it and burying that stuff and trying to ignore it, no, because it's still gonna be there. Okay. You can't get rid of these things by taking over the counter medicine or drinking alcohol or whatever. It's just going to suppress it. And when all of that, when the high is gone away, you're going to be dealing with that all over again. So spirit wants you to, number one, remember your soul power, be proud of yourself, and remember who you are, but also have the courage to take a look at those childhood wounds for those of you these messages are resonating with. Okay. And definitely see in which ways your trauma has caused you to have certain behavior patterns, caused you to have certain beliefs about yourself. Okay, because once you address it, you can release it, and then those patterns will be broken in your life. It definitely is easier said than done, but spirit really wants is spirit is putting emphasis on your power. So I feel like my Aquarius need to be empowered. You need to know your magnificence, Aquarius. You need to know that you are the shit. And not from an ego perspective, but from a soul perspective. You know how many people walking around here don't know their purpose, don't know who they are in their lower self, just existing. Spirit wants you to know, Aquarius. That is your key. Uh, that's the key words for Aquarius. I know. And Spirit, we're in the Aquarius age. So Spirit wants you to know your magnificence and not to be down on yourself when it comes to whatever you're facing. Okay? So Spirit wants you to shine. All right? Shine. And that's exactly what you're going to do with this Ace of Cups here. I'm glad to see this because that lets me know that you're going to get through this. You are. So, when you can truly accept yourself and all of life's challenges, you will truly shine. Ruby dissolves deeps. Ruby helps to dissolve deep trauma and grief within the body and allows you to love yourself through the challenges of life. It enhances passion in all areas of life. It deepens your central aspects of self, allowing you to receive a flow of life force, energy, and creativity. It helps to recognize the source of inexplicable fear and anxiety. Some of you, you know why you are dealing with anxiety? Excuse me, you guys. Not every time, but sometimes when I go to channeling, my nose, it just starts itching. That's when I know I'm getting real deep. My nose start itching. Anyway, Ruby helps to recognize the source, okay? And that's the thing. Get into the source of why you think the way you think, okay? Behave the way you behave because this goes back to your childhood, all right? Our parents only do the best they can. So we have to we have to love them despite of what we feel we may not have received from them because they may not have known how to give it to us. certain behaviors that your parents had, that stuff may have been done to them. And a lot of the times, not everyone breaks those generational curses. That's why, that's spoken of so much, because so many people, all they do is perpetuate the same behavior. No one comes along and changes it. But you, Aquarius, you are the one that's supposed to come through and change the narrative in your family. Okay? You're going to address these situations head on. All right? And that's what Spirit is urging you to do this month. So you have attracted this card into your life today to remind you it's time to shine, baby. You are a beautiful, loving, shining light on this planet, possessing deep love and wisdom to share with many. If you have been feeling a little down on yourself, know that it is now time to put aside those negative thoughts and feelings and start believing that you are a beautiful beacon of light here to shine your light on this world. The divas are with you and they encourage you to look deeply within the truth of who you are. It's time to stop hiding and step out into the world and shine your beautiful light. You have been playing it small and hiding in the shadows for too long, and now it is your time to shine. Ruby gives you permission to shine your light out into the world and to know that you are amazing. And you are amazing, Aquarius. And I thank you so much for tuning in to my reading. That is what I have for you all for the month of June. Peace, love, and light to you all. And I'll catch you guys soon. Be sure to hit that like button for algorithm purposes. And if you aren't subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any uploads. And I'll catch you guys soon.